And we are slamming back on, folks. On to these ancillary cards. So again, what is an ancillary card? It is the card in the pack that is a card that is not in regular booster packs. So this Windscarred Crag, see the number at the bottom? 308. That is out of the set number. So this is from a specific deck, like a Brawl. I think this is a Brawl deck card. So it's a dual deck. You're not going to get this in a booster. You're not going to get it in one of these. I have these to open up at some point too, guys. So, all right. Let's see what we got there. Oh yeah, gotcha. So, and the note that I was making before our break from our word from our sponsor Guck was that the worse the card, sometimes that's almost a good sign, because it seems like it's like a good sign to come from me watching other videos. So again, these are all cards that I pulled, so there's 12 cards that are from sets or things other than the booster packs. Garrison Griffin, just a common. Again, note the number at the bottom too. 300. Bramble Fort Fink. That's, I think, a Brawl deck too. So you can pay a bunch to turn it into a 10/10. You can only do it. Oh, so it's from the Oko Planeswalker deck, of course. A 2/2 is just so you can cast a vanilla creature, and you can pay a ton to turn it into something. It needed to have trample for me to be a supporter of that card. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Oko's Accomplices. 3 for a 2/3 fairy flying. Okay, I think it's just a fairy they needed to make. 3 for a 2/3 flyer is pretty good. And then it's a fairy. Yeah. Like, so if you had a fairy lord, then of course it would be a 3/4, which would be definitely on point. Steelbane Hydra. Alright, sorry about the shaking here. I'm still trying to... We're doing the Lazy Bedside treasure reveal. That's where I did the opening, and I wanted to include you guys, but I really wanted to get more of a showcase together rather than just kind of going, oh, and there's another one. Oh, and there's another one. Because there's not bulk in it, but there were some definite cards that were just foils, and to me, the collector part of it, you can get the foils and other stuff in some sense. So you do get a bunch of them. Yeah, it's great. They're great to collect, but the collector stuff. So I mean, they play it both ways too, because they give them to you and some of them in the packs. But yada yada yada, go on. Right? Yeah. I know. I get it, guys. So. All right. Steelbane Hydra. Again, we've stared at that card for a minute. That's definitely from another deck for sure. In the 300s. Taste of Death. I'm not sure which this one's from. That's a really cool looking card, though. Look at that. It's like they're carved into apples, but at the same time. Yeah, just so cool. And then, boom. Again, this card could have been Windscarred Crag or the Planeswalker from... And it's got about a $5 American value at this point. But yeah, just nice to have. So Grime doesn't even have to open. He bought a Planeswalker deck for the Planeswalker, and then he pulled this. So, boom. Fairy Formation. Another card, 316. Nice. anything that you can create, you know, tokens with it and draw a card, that's a great card. That's got, I didn't even look at a value of this. That's gotta be, I would not mind meeting her. Thorn Mammoth. Banish into Fable. Shimmer Dragon. Alright, and we're getting into, I laid these out from my favorites. Trying not to spoil it here. Shimmer Dragon. And that one's got a pretty decent value. And honestly, I just really like it. You of course have to play it in an artifact deck because you really want that trigger, so that it has hexproof. But still great card, and look at that. You can see it's basically hugging a castle, so you really get the size of that beast. So it is a 5/6, so makes sense. Humans are about a 1/1 or a 2, possibly 2/3, but they'd have to have like a spell that they cast on themselves or some kind of cloak or something. Boom. The commander from the Brawl deck. And again, I pulled that in the same slot that I pulled this. Alright, and there was one more. Oh, come on, come on, come on. You got this. I can tell it was a good card because I sleeved it. The Royal Scions. Full art. Yep, pulled that in the same slot as the Windscarred Crag. Could have used 2 of those, but you know what? You take what life gives you. So, yeah, no, just a really, really slick, just a slick looking card. So, well, that ends the ancillary slots portion right now. We are going to take a quick break and grab a snack. A little teaser for when we come back. And that was a great transition card because, boom, into the full art cards. Now, Fire's an Invention right now is not a rare that holds a high value. But this full art card really, I mean, it doesn't make it worth a lot. I mean, but talk about collectible. I mean, still, even if the card's not good, I would just hang on to it. And then again, get what you want. You open up a pack and you sell what you feel right. But they're just so great, and they're one of a kind. You know, they're obviously not, but there'll be a time where you could sell it for 10 times probably what it's worth. Even if they do a reprint, it still then means it's gonna be a viable card in that format or some format probably, and then the value has already gone up, and once it dips a little bit, then it'll continue to climb. So those, in my mind, are keepers. But again, if you can flip it and get something else, you know, do your thing, guys. We will be right back, guys.